Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Yeah, I gotta go get some lab work done, y'all, before I go to my appointment, gastrologist. I guess I said that right. I can't never say that right. Going back for a follow-up, I guess to see if the stent is doing its job. I hope so. I do feel a whole lot better. I really do. And thank you guys for the prayers. I truly appreciate it. I'm so sleepy, y'all. I'm sleepy. I ain't getting no rest. I don't know why. But anyway, y'all, today I have a video for y'all for people who have been trying to get their SSDI. You disabled, you know you disabled. People say you are disabled, but for some reason, the government doesn't think that you are disabled. The judges doesn't think that you are disabled. Is it because of the things that you are saying when you go to court, when you go before the judge? I don't know how they do it now. Is it something that you're saying? Well, I have 3 videos that are going to tell you what you are doing wrong, what you need to be saying to get approved. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some of you bastards be lying. I know some of y'all be lying like you sick, you ill, you mental, you can barely move. And that's why I think that they are getting strict with the SSDI, because it's so many people on it, so many. So you telling me all you sapsuckers are disabled? We got so many disabled people, they can barely work. Then you got to ask yourself, what the hell is going on then? Why so many people claiming that they're disabled? Is it because they're lazy? Is it because they are spoiled? They don't want to work anymore? Don't get me wrong, some people are disabled, but the people who are really not, y'all make it hard for the people who really are. They don't believe anybody. They don't believe y'all when you say you disabled. The people who really are. It's hard out here, y'all, for a disabled person. Y'all, some of y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. You really do. Our society now has a whole bunch of people who don't want to work. They like staying at home. I think these stay-at-home jobs are spoiling people. And then when you have to go back to a regular job, leaving your house working, you don't want to do it no more. So you come up with a scheme. I'm disabled. I can't work. I'm crazy. Can't you see I'm crazy? Listen how I talk to you. I have back problems. I can't sit up all day like that. I can't do that. I'm crazy, y'all. I'm crazy. Whew. Let me play the video. Wish I could drink something, but I can't. First, let me thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App to buy me a coffee. Thank you so much for that coffee. And thank you for the super thanks. And thank you for watching this video all the way through. I appreciate it. I really do. And thank you for buying the Avon. That stuff is awesome, ain't it? It's awesome. Go on over there to Campaign 16. Look in that digital brochure. It ends August the 11th. They got a lot of things in that brochure, y'all, that's 25% off. You don't want to miss that. Oh, no, you don't. And go on over there to Hush Oils, y'all. Twisted coming out next week. Swoon coming out next week. And also what? My herbal salve that y'all have been requesting. You're going to love that. You gonna love it. You gonna love it. All right. Let me move right along here. Here we go with the first video. SSI denied. And here's why.
Black folks, reading some of your comments on SSDI, I'm finna give y'all the real game and the number one reason why people get denied on SSDI. And it's very simple when you're in the background and you can understand paperwork. See, it's not because your condition isn't serious. It's because you can still work according.
It's not because it's not serious. It's because you can still work. You can walk, you can run, you can jump up and down. You can have multiple sex partners. You can roll around in the grass. You can chase after your kids. You can go to the amusement park and ride the roller coasters. A real disabled person, I don't think they can ride a roller coaster. I don't think they can. They can if they mental, Sandfay. They can if they mental. Well, why would we want them to get on a roller coaster if they already crazy? Why would you be getting on a roller coaster? You're already crazy. We don't need to be no more crazier. That roller coaster is shaking your brain, doing damage inside. You already a nut. Moving right along. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying.
According to Social Security. Now, hear me out. SSDI is not about a diagnosis, it's about a function. If Social Security believes you can do any job in this national economy, desk jobs.
If you can sit up and watch TV all day, play video games, and you say you're disabled, you can't sit at a desk job and put in numbers, file papers, answer the phone. You can't do that. You can't sit at a desk job. Basically, that's what they're saying. Okay, you can do all these other activities, clean your house. If you can do all that, cut your grass, paint your house, clean your carpet, you can't sit at a desk job? You can't. Basically, that's what they're saying. SSDI. Now, SSDI, y'all, is for people who paid into Social Security. They're talking about these people right now. And you probably said to yourself, why can't I get my money? I paid into this disability with Social Security. Why can't I get my money? Because they need your money. They ain't telling you the whole truth. They need your money. They need your money for the people who refuse to work and get a job to pay into Social Security. They need your money for the people who refuse to work and pay taxes. They need your money. They need it. Y'all don't think so, but they need it. If you got too many people sitting on disability, too many people ain't working, where the hell the money gonna come from? That's why they keep saying Social Security is not going to be much longer in the 2030s or 40s or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not. You got to give people their money back if they paid into it. You got to give it back to them. Maybe they're going to come up with a new system. Who knows? Moving right along.
Phone jobs, simple tasks, part-time activity, they will deny you. Even if your doctor says you're disabled.
Ooh.
Even if you can't go back to your old job. Even if you're in pain every single day. What they're asking is one question. Can you work anywhere doing anything consistently? If your answer is maybe,
then you are doomed. You are doomed. Who would sit up there and say, maybe, baby, maybe I can do it, but I can't do it all day. I can't do it for so many hours. Y'all don't know they have people out there investigating some of y'all sitting on SSDI, Social Security, and also VA disability. Y'all don't think so? Put it on down there if you know somebody who got caught lying. Put it on down there. Like I said once before, I saw this dude dancing. He was on disability. He stood on his head and he was shaking. I'm like, how in the hell? He's supposed to be on disability, but he dancing like this, and he stood on his head and was shaking, just trembling all over some type of dance. I don't know what kind of damn dance that is. But can a disabled man do something like that? Man, all somebody had to do was just film him, somebody who didn't like him, to do a video of him dancing, send it in to Social Security. You know how y'all be making these people mad. You better watch out. You just better watch out. Here's the next video, y'all.
If a disability judge asks you why you can't work, don't say, I can't work because of my condition. That answer will actually lose your case. So if a disability judge asks you, why can't you work? This is your moment, and most people get it wrong. So do not talk about your diagnosis or your diagnoses. The judge already knows your medical conditions.
True.
What they're really asking you is what happens when you try to function like an employee.
You understand that, y'all? Huh? Do you understand that? What happens when you try to function, when you try to work? Are you in pain if you sit up too long, 1 hour, 2 hours? Do you start looking crazy? Or do you start getting agitated because you're bipolar? You don't like people looking at you, and all of a sudden you have an outburst and you disrupt the whole damn job? What happens when you try to work? Basically, that's what they're trying to say. So she got a point right there. There are some crazy people on the job, but I think they do that for a reason.
So here's how you answer this. Because I can't stay on task for a full work day. I have to lie down multiple times during the day, and even simple activities wear me out. Or I wouldn't be able to stay consistent or reliable in a job.
You don't think a lot of people are saying that already and still getting denied? You got proof of that? Do you have proof that you can't sit up too long? Do you have proof that you're in pain? Do you have proof? Anybody can say that. They're going to want some proof, honey. Some proof. Some people probably do get away with it, though.
That's what matters, not your condition, your limitations over time. So you need to show 3 things. First, that you cannot do it 8 hours a day. Second, that you cannot do it on a consistent basis. And third, that you can't do it reliably. That is what wins cases.
Do doctors lie for you? Will your doctor lie for you and say you are no longer able to work? She cannot work no job. He cannot work not one job. He can't. He is really disabled. He falls asleep. He has a sleeping disorder. Can't stay woke. I know somebody like that. Sleeping disorder, can't stay awake. There are some people like that. This is just giving people ideas of how they can lie. Sandfay girl, you playing it? You playing it? Well, I'm just letting you know for the people, for me that actually need to be on disability. There are some that actually need it and can't get it.
So in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly what to say when the judge asks, what do you do all day? And why most answers actually hurt your case.
All right, young lady. Thank you. All right, this one here is for people over 55 rule. This is the rule for over 55. I don't know why it's got VA up here, but we'll see what he says. I've played this guy many times before.
Social Security does not want you to know about this special rule that requires them to find you disabled. But first, I want you all to like and follow me because I give away secrets like this all the time that help people get approved. Here's the deal. If you are 55 or older,
I'm going to help you get approved. I don't care if you're disabled or not. I'm going to help you get that money from the government because just maybe you're struggling. You don't want to work. Your job ain't paying you much. Disability don't pay much either, y'all. Can you live off disability? A lot of people do it because they know what? They're going to get food stamps and they're going to get housing. They don't want to work. They're going to live on disability for the rest of their life until the day they die. Oh, they're going to still complain, but they're not going to do better in life. They don't want to. I want to keep my Section 8. I want to keep my food stamps. I want to keep my Medicaid, Medicare, whatever they get. I want to keep it. I don't want to have to go out there and struggle like you people every day. I don't want to do that. I refuse to do that. So I'm going to lie. And then I'm going to watch you fools go to work every day.
have a limited education, no past relevant work, and any kind of severe medical condition, mental or physical, Social Security has to find you disabled, period.
What?
Let's break that down. First,
Hold on a second. I got to start him back over. I'm sorry.
Social Security does not want you to know about this special rule that requires them to find you disabled. But first, I want you all to like and follow me because I give away secrets like this all the time that help people get approved. Here's the deal. If you are 55 or older, have a limited education, no past relevant work, and any kind of severe medical condition, mental or physical, Social Security has to find you disabled.
So if you're dumb and you've worked limited jobs, you can barely make it, something's wrong with you in the head, Social Security has to find you disabled. How many people you know like that in your life? Put it on down there. But don't they still get denied too? Social Security know the game now. They know the game. They know the play. They know it. Some of y'all can't get by with it. You can't. But he's telling y'all to do this. He's telling y'all. He's telling you.
Period. Let's break that down. First, age. You've got to be at least 55, not turning 55 soon, not close to 55. You actually have to be 55 or above.
Okay.
Second, limited education. That means you did not finish high school and you don't have a GED.
What? We're going to have to give this person disability because they are illiterate. I can barely say the word. Basically, they dumb. They can't read right. They can't do none of that. They can't comprehend. They can't do math. They can't do any of that. So they're kind of slow. Basically, that's what they're saying. You're slow. How do we know people slow? How do we know that they're not going in there pretending that they can't read and write? How do we know? You can't tell when they take their ass to the grocery store. Even though they see the packages, they still be reading the labels, some of them. You can't tell. You can't tell when they looking for that income tax check. You can't tell. Moving right along.
If you do have a GED or a diploma, then you've got at least a high school education, and this particular rule does not apply. Third, no past relevant work. That doesn't mean that you've never worked. It means that you haven't done what Social Security considers substantial work in the last 5 years. So Maybe you haven't worked at all, or you only did short-term jobs or part-time stuff that didn't pay much. You might still qualify. And finally, you need to have a severe impairment. That's an impairment that's going to keep you from working in some fashion for at least 12 months or more. It could be anxiety, it could be arthritis, it could be heart disease or chronic pain or depression. Mental or physical, as long as it seriously limits your ability to work, it counts. So again,
So you can go in there and act like you crazy. You depressed all the time. I can't work around people. Am I going to get a job where I don't work around people? Most jobs you have to work around somebody. Unless you're like a truck driver, but still you got to get out the truck and go inside, and let them unload it and give it your paperwork. You got to go in the office sometime and talk to, the office people. So basically, he's telling you that's what you got to do. You got to be the type of person that can't work around anybody to get disability. And you got to be dumb. What about really handicapped physically? What about that? Huh? What about that? What about that right there? What about that? Can barely move your arm. What about that? I'm not trying to tease people, but we got people like that. Done had a stroke, or they were born like that. Or they missing a limb, they missing a leg, they missing something. They can barely see, they partially blind, can barely see. My son is almost partially blind, but he does not want to get on disability. I feel bad for him, but he doesn't want to. He feel he can do other type of stuff, and he does, to make a little money on the side. He does. But his eyesight is really bad. But it runs in his dad family. I got bad eyes too, don't get me wrong. But they have some type of eye disease, and my son has it. Oh, Lord, I sure hate that. But it progressed as he got older. All right, moving right along.
55 or older, limited education, no past relevant work, and any severe medical condition, they have to find you disabled under the rules. Most people don't know this exists, and Social Security is not going to bring it up for you. I've even had to educate several judges about this. So like and follow me for more tips like this, and share this with someone who needs to hear it.
So he's educating judges on what to look for. But yet he's here online telling people how to get it. What you need to do. How you need to lie. Sandfay girl, he's not telling people how to lie. What do you think gonna happen when people hear his video? Oh yeah, that's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do. It ain't really the people who actually having the problems in their life. Okay. Who's actually disabled. It's the people that wants disability, who can't qualify. So they got to figure out some type of way, and this is helping them out. Y'all tell me what you think. I got to go. Y'all know somebody on disability that really shouldn't be on disability? They can work, but they refuse to work? You know somebody on disability and they got kids? Because when you're on disability, I think you get money for your children too, especially if they're underage. I think you do. Put it on down in the comment section. Some of y'all be racking up, though. Y'all be racking up. But I can't live off of that, y'all. I can't live off of limited income. I can't do that. It's too much I want in life before I pass away. I just want better. I want to live better. I want to have better. I want to be able to go on vacations. I want to be able to buy nice things, nice furniture, nice clothes, jewelry. I got jewelry. Y'all don't see me wearing it, but I got jewelry, y'all. Maybe I should wear it. Maybe I should, to show y'all I do have stuff. I just don't wear it that often unless I'm going somewhere, like out of town or to a nice restaurant or to a theater, someplace like that. I know how to dress up. I know how. I just don't do it that often because I don't go nowhere too much. But I'm going to start getting out soon. I'm going to start doing it. Look at me looking at see if my coffee over there. Good God, let me hurry and get out of here. All right, y'all. Tell me what you think about the video. Okay? I know y'all wouldn't do that. I know y'all wouldn't lie and say you're disabled. I know you wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't do that. Sandfay girl, I don't know. All right. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.